I rate that. All right, let's move on, Source. EPL. And as you know, I could not wipe the smile off of my face on the weekend. So let's run through the results. Palace beat the Spurs in... You and I watched this pre-watch party. Terrible by the Spurs. Just brain fart by...
the centre back.
Ngunga? Is it Ngunga? That they got him down to 10 men, and then they just got overrun by Palace. Who was?
But even before that, Domma, they were severely outplayed.
Yeah. Who was the fella came on? The French player came on, scored twice in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Eduardo. Yeah, I've got it up here. Yeah. I've got it up here. So it was Tanganga, which you were correct, got the red card. Mind you, he got a listen to this, Domma. This is how idiotic it was. He got a yellow card on the 53rd minute, right? And then you got a second yellow card on the 58th minute. So 2 yellow cards in the space of 5 minutes. You deserve to get off the field. And the second one was just stupid. Like, lost the ball. Obviously, rash challenge, dived in right in front of the ref. Ref didn't even hesitate. Second yellow, see you later. Wilfred Zaha scored the penalty on the 76th minute. Then Osonu Eduardo came on, the Frenchman, fresh in from Celtic, transfer, and banged the goal. He subbed on in the 84th minute, and he banged the goal in the 84th minute. How good is that? That's unreal.
Good return for the Spurs.
And then he banged the second in the 92nd. So
very good stuff. Then we had Chelsea cleaning up Aston Villa 3-0. Wolves beat Watford 2-0. Southampton, West Ham 0-0. City beat Leicester 1-0. Brighton beat Brentford 1-0. Arsenal finally get a win 1-0 over Norwich. Liverpool beat Leeds 3-0. Everton beat Burnley 3-1. And of course, my boys, United, 4-1, got the job done against Newcastle. This was a watch party feature, and it was pretty much watching me like a kid in a candy store, along with Ben, who is a fellow Manchester United supporter, for probably a good solid 105 minutes, Source, just carrying on like idiots. So it was good to see him back. Much to say on it. To the people that set messages and put stuff out there about Ronaldo kicking jammy goals and, he's a flog and he's this and that. You can think whatever you want. And and to those people that are massive Premier League fans, honestly, you should be disappointed in yourself for saying shit like that. He's come back to the best league in the world and he's made it even better. He didn't choose to go play Farmers League football. He came to play in the best league in the world. I said it to a mate last night, and I'll say it again on this podcast. Lionel Messi, mind you, has not played. Yeah, has not played. But once Ronaldo moved to United, he has been irrelevant in world football. No one's talking about him. He's been irrelevant. What? Because they go, yeah, but he hasn't played. Okay, because I want to watch him play against duds. Do I want to watch Ronaldo line up against Liverpool, City, Chelsea, Tottenham, Arsenal, West Ham? Or do I want to watch PSG line up against Rennes and RC Lens, the other team there, and Nice, who've got no one? Like, he has made Messi irrelevant. So that's just my opinion. You might call me crazy, but just think about it. So it was great to see him score, Source. He scored twice. He also scored this morning in the Champions League. I will talk about that very soon. But let's head over to this week's games. We've got Newcastle, Leeds, Wolves, Brentford, Burnley, Arsenal, Liverpool, Palace, City, Southampton, Norwich, Watford, Villa, Everton, Brighton, Leicester, West Ham, United, Spurs, Chelsea. And then over to the table quickly. Funnily enough, Source, United are on top with 10 points, equal with Chelsea, Liverpool, and Everton all on 10. City in 5th on 9. Brighton in 6th on 9. Tottenham in 7th. West Ham 8th. Leicester 9th. Brentford and Palace both on 5 points, 10th and 11th. Villa 12th. Wolves, Southampton, Watford, Arsenal 13th to 16th. And then Leeds 2 points on 17 in 17th, and then Burnley, Newcastle, and Norwich all in relegation zone.
We're off the bottom of the ladder, Dom.
With 1 point Norwich on.
And it wasn't
0.
pretty. And it wasn't pretty.
No, it wasn't.
It was a 1-0 against Norwich, which you just said they're on the bottom of the ladder, right? They've kicked 1 goal in 4 games. They've conceded 11.
It's the battle of the bottom.
It was very, very underwhelming. Obviously, I had that game on as well while watching the United game. I had both streams on. And, look, Arsenal weren't. I wasn't impressed, to say the least.
All right, so now Champions League this morning. If I'm having issues tonight with my connection, I don't know what's going on. Still my head in. But we can start with my mob. Not great. Not great. Safe to say that Ronaldo does what Ronaldo does, and he scored again. So he's kicked 3 goals in 2 games. But wasn't our finest hour. We went down to 10 men. Wan-Bissaka got sent off. And then we copped a goal in stoppage time, which is always fantastic. It's what you want to see. And we lost to Young Boys. Didn't think that would ever happen in my lifetime, but it has. We still got 5 goes at it in that group. But it is what it is. We move on. Hopefully we can get a few more wins in our upcoming games, but it's not a great start to our campaign. Just want to touch on it, and I'll just want to point something out. Solskjaer has coached 11 Champions League games, and this is where you earn your money as a manager. And I've kept saying it, Source. You know my feelings on Solskjaer. I'm not saying it again, all right? I'm not saying it again. But his record in Champions League is 4 wins and 7 losses. Just putting it out there, all right? You get paid the big bucks to win in Champions League, and he's 4-7 in Champions League games. So we also had Sevilla and Salzburg drew 1-1, Lille and Wolfsburg 0-0, Villarreal and Atalanta 2-2, Chelsea beat Zenit 1-0, Juventus beat Malmo 3-0, Bayern beat Barcelona 3-0, Dynamo Kiev and Benfica drew 0-0. And then in tomorrow's games, we've got Besiktas versus Dortmund, Sheriff versus Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter Milan versus Real Madrid, which will be a ripper. Then we've got Atletico versus Porto. We've got Club Brugge against PSG, Liverpool versus Milan, Man City versus Leipzig, Sporting versus Ajax to round it off. So some quality games in there tomorrow. Spewing as a Milan fan, Zlatan will not be playing in that game against Liverpool, managed for injury. Obviously, he's coming back from that injury, which he scored on the weekend because he's just that good.
Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to leave a review on the Apple Podcasting app. Also, follow us on socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. Talking all sports, double coverage.